comics, movies, TV, video games, cartoons, stand-up,
and many more geeky things.
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast
live.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Brothers Bear Podcast Live, episode 15. I am your host, Sanj, and as always, I am joined by...
As always, by Shwetty. The Shwets here.
Yeah, and normally we are always joined by my little brother, Carlos
Also.
Medrano, but he had texted me saying that he's running a little bit late, so he'll be here in a bit. So for, meanwhile, we have a cool co-host with us. He's a past guest, and of course is always invited here as a future guest, and currently he's here now. Introduce yourself, sir.
Derek Murray, very excited to be here.
Of what podcast?
Of Jack of All Nerds.
There we go.
Yeah, it's Jack of All Nerds podcast, not Jack of All Trades. I messed that up, but I'll go over it during the shout-outs. We'll talk about it.
Man. Are you serious?
What?
False advertising.
I know, dude. I didn't realize that.
I'm sure there's some podcast of Jack of All Trades. It's like, dude, somebody gave us a shout-out.
Yeah, I felt so bad, man.
Oh, man. It's like yard sale trades and stuff. It's all about that. Talk about an hour about it.
Oh, man. And right now, we are currently joined by one of our guests, magician/comedian Wacko.
Wow. Yeah.
Thank you for being here, sir.
This is cool. It's on video. I like this.
Yeah, we're...
There. Hey. This is PG stuff, man.
No, I was cleaning my magic wand.
Oh, there we go.
You can't see it. I have to do it under the table.
Like, wooden wand, right? Is your wand made out of wood or plastic?
It's wood. It's a drumstick.
Oh, there you go.
I'm cheap. I'm not like Harry Potter. I'm just cheap. There goes the magic wand.
Right on. Well, before we get all into our guests, we got a lot of questions for him. We want to interview him. Hit it, Alan. Get in. We're gonna. I messed up. Who cares? We're getting into some shout-outs. All right. I have a huge shout out. Last week we had a... Oh, that's wrong. Yeah, all right. Yeah, you too. Our image number one, we want to give out a huge shout out to the band that we had last week, Rough Enough.
Yeah.
Thank you to those guys for being on the show, performing 3 songs for us. First band to perform 3 songs. That was awesome for them.
Yeah,
But,
it was
I mean, it
awesome.
was a great.
Their
sound was awesome. All I kept hearing was tons of positive feedback. So, thank you again for being
And they
on
sounded
the show.
awesome too without their drummer.
Yeah.
A nice acoustic version of some rockabilly. So
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
never really had to hear that type
Yeah,
of
same
sound
here.
without a
Big old
drummer.
stand-up bass and
Yeah,
so it was pretty cool.
awesome.
So thank you guys again. And if we show image 2, once again, a shout out to the ladies of podcasts. Oh, image. Okay, well, you know what? Just leave it on that. Leave it on that image. Leave it on that image.
Now
All
we're
right.
ladies, bro. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, so that right here, our guest Derek, that is the podcast he's a part of. Last week I said, and the week before that I said Jack of All Trades. I totally messed up, but
Totally,
it's
man.
Jack of All Nerds podcast. So I apologize for that, sir. You guys were all shouting us out, supporting us on your show, and there I am saying Jack of All Trades, dude. I felt bad, man.
Hey, who came up with that image? Shout out to that
one of his friends designed it for him.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah, it's all, we have shirts too that have like that image on there too.
It's a bunch of stuff, huh?
Yeah.
There's Star Trek. I see the Joker maybe with the cards, or maybe Gambit.
Yeah, there's everything in there.
Yeah, it's a mix, because right there, look, I can see.
That's a weird sword.
Like it's a mixture of a lightsaber, but also the Sword of Omens.
I see
Right?
his lotion.
Yeah, I
off.
do
You
see
got
that.
it.
You
There's his lotion off to the left right there. It's awesome.
Because he's lonely, has no girlfriend.
What is the 20
That's
in that gem?
20-sided die.
Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, D&D,
dude.
baby.
I just
full
got
nerd.
nerded right now, dude.
Barely gets them off.
It's all right in my face.
And then another shout out goes to the ladies of podcasts. Thank you again. They were featured
were
on our
awesome.
show. Yeah, last week they were on our show. We interviewed them. We were able to talk to them. So once
All
again,
Skype
thank you.
style, dude. We're
Yeah.
all futuristic with our stuff, man. It was pretty badass.
I
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
nerd girls.
That.
So thank you girls for being on the show, and then of course been supporting us on your guys' show. So very much thank you very much.
Good stuff.
And then some Instagram shout outs real quick. I want to give a Instagram shout out to, where's she at? Oh yeah, Courtney the Geek, she crazy started liking all our images, and I have a massive amount. And I
Courtney
told her,
the Geek, eh?
yeah, she's on. That's the name, Courtney the Geek. So I told her, you know what? I was like, thank you for supporting us on Instagram. So I'm gonna give you a shout out. So
Awesome.
So yeah, so I wanted to give her a shout
Yeah,
out.
Instagram's getting all crazy, dude. I need to get an Instagram account.
I got one.
Oh, you do you?
Yeah.
Oh man, you're up to date, dude.
Got to.
Yeah, you
I'm
have.
on
You know,
Vine too, but I'm kind of like mixed
Oh yeah,
emotions
what's up with
about that
Vine?
one.
I can't get on board with the Vine, man.
Hey, can
Yeah,
you get
same
more
here.
than
now
6
that
seconds?
Instagram has their own video thing, so it's
Yeah.
so convenient. Just
yeah.
I just
Yeah.
wish it had a loop though, just like
Uh-huh.
Vine did.
That would be pretty sweet. Yeah, to have a loop.
I don't know,
Oh,
because
hey,
I don't
you
want to
come
see
out
a
with
loop
something.
of your kid playing in the beach for 15 seconds at a time.
yeah.
I already scroll past it pretty quickly.
It's like
Some of them are cute. Every
Why
once
are
in a
you
while, you
watching
need to
little
pick me
kids?
up.
What
You
the hell's
know?
going on there,
I
man?
know, bro.
I see like girls taking off their clothes. You're watching little kids
Yeah.
playing on the beach.
that's
That's
Snapchat,
right.
bro.
That's
That's
where I watch
Snapchat.
it.
Jack of all nerds right there, podcast. That's why.
I think the lotion's coming out.
That's cool. I'm going to get arrested after this podcast, guys. Thanks.
So yeah, so last shout out goes to, you would know her, Mina Gomez.
Oh, yeah, for
yeah.
sure.
I found out that
My,
she Candy Crush Pal, one of
Yeah,
your Candy Crush pals.
Pal,
Yeah,
yeah.
she went to high school with us, but I found out she tuned in on the Candy Crush episode, and at that point she went back, downloaded every single episode, has fully caught up, and
Oh, what?
yeah, and I didn't even know
Crazy.
she's a fan, but that's
Up
the
to
thing.
date.
Yeah, so I mean, she's one of those that is always like gets shy, not wanting to call in, but I know there's all these other fans. I'm like, feel free to contact us, email us, and tell us if you're watching the show, if you downloaded all the episodes or anything. Tell us your favorite episode. Just give us the
Give us some
feedback. Yeah,
feedback.
on
Yeah,
Facebook.
we'll love some
Don't be
feedback.
shy, because usually I always find out like, wait, you listen to every episode? Yeah. I'm like, why didn't you call? Well, I'm kind of
Yeah.
scared. I'm like, it's okay. So yeah, give us
Well,
a call.
I gotta admit, bro, I'm pretty much the same as all those people. They don't want to write back to anything. I look at
scared.
Facebook and I'm all like, oh, that's really interesting conversation. And then I'm like, oh, I got something to say. And I'm ready to, put it down. Then I'm like, nah, that doesn't sound right. I erase it. I'm all like, let me think of something else. And I'm like, forget it. Just go on.
You're like, I'm scared. Yeah, and you
It's
always,
over.
I guess maybe it's because like they think we're gonna mess with them or mock them or something. Because
Nah.
the first episode, remember, like you hung up on someone. The whole ain't got time for that. But we were, we had fun with the people.
Well,
so
I
maybe
mean,
they
yeah,
got
I
scared.
mean,
I don't know. It doesn't
I
really
don't know.
matter. Like we're fun. Contact us if you're a fan. Just hit us up. So before
I
we
won't
go.
hang up on you again.
Yeah. So we're just having fun. We won't mock you or anything. And on Instagram, I know
We
everyone's
love you.
vocal there, so thank you for being very vocal on our Instagram. But now let's get into the big thing that for our podcast, if we show image 4, this is our special 15th quinceañera episode.
Yay.
Done by our homeboy.
No, that one I
George.
did.
Oh, you did that one?
Yeah, that one I did.
Oh, that one looked
Yeah.
awful, yeah.
Yeah, so this is our 15th episode, but the reason why I call it the quinceañera episode, because if we show image 5, if you go to our Podbean page at thebrothersbearpodcast.podbean.com, we did a special intro that if you are Latino, Mexican, if you ever been to a quinceañera, you will get the awesome joke that I had my dad help us out with. So go back
it's the
to our
intro.
pod.
Yeah.
Go listen to the intro. If you ever been to quinceañera, you'll so get the joke. And that's actually our episode. It's our hate episode. It was stuff that Shweddy, myself, and Carlos hated. And like as you can see,
And we got into a pretty good argument right there too, man.
Yeah.
Like, hate was all over the
Ah,
room, man.
so
I was
much
like,
hate.
I
So-
hate you.
Yeah.
that we cut off, but
Yeah. And last thing
Those
we have
hours
to
long.
say, on Thursday, a year ago to the day on Thursday was the first time we recorded the Brothers Bear
Aw.
podcast live.
Yeah,
I love
that's
you,
awesome.
I was like, I thought you were gonna hug me. I don't know if he was trying to make out my
He
ear.
like coming too. He's with the lotion with the little kids. You guys are
I
trying
know.
to make out.
I know, dude.
This is a
I'm
weird
glad I have my
podcast.
pants off right now.
He came prepared, guys. He came prepared.
Yeah. So
I told you it helped, man. Makes you feel better, right?
Don't feel awkward now. I feel like I'm part of the team.
Exactly.
Pass me that lotion.
So yeah, it's been a year. It's been great. We did 34 episodes recorded in
It's been
our
great.
kitchen, and 15 live.
Oh yeah. You didn't give me the shout out, but it's all good. We're all right.
Well,
I want to give a shout out real quick to Carlos because you just mentioned that.
yeah.
I miss him real bad right now, dude. I wish he was here.
Yeah, he
Carlos,
he texted me,
I
said he's
love
on
you,
his way.
man.
So
1 year strong. I still got the ring you got me. No, I'm just kidding. That's fine. What do you mean?
All right, Taylor Swift, calm down.
So
I
yeah,
love you,
so
bro.
it's great. We're still going strong. Like I said, 15
awesome.
episodes live. So now, just really quickly, you guys have any shout outs? We have the last 2 minutes, so I gotta offer you guys up.
I want to give a shout out to the Silly Ass Podcast, which is another podcast that I host and write for. Group of really awesome comedians. If you guys get a chance, check out sillyasspodcast.com. Like them on Facebook. They'll definitely make you laugh. They're a lot of fun. So
Awesome.
You're a part of the podcast, or
Yeah.
you just write for it?
yeah, I'm part of it too.
Oh, okay.
So
So you got the two, right?
Yeah.
You got the Jack of all trades and Silly Ass.
yes.
So in the Silly Ass, like how many of there are you?
I
Jack
think
of all
right.
nerds, bro.
Yeah, you
I
keep
know.
saying
Oh
it.
dang it! I said it again. Ah!
I was gonna let it go.
You should have just said it.
You can't. You gotta correct that.
Yeah, I need a jar every time. Put $1 in it. There you go. Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize.
I think there's about 10 of us right now. There's about 10 of us.
All at
and-
one time, like Wu-Tang?
No,
or
no, no,
what?
no, not at all. We rotate. Yeah, it's the 36 chambers of podcasting comedians, guys. But no, we switch off like who hosts, and then we'll have guests, and then we all perform together. We do shows together. We write sketches, do web series, stuff like that. So it's a lot of fun. They're a good group of guys and girls.
Oh, right on. That's awesome. What about you, Schwetz? Any shout outs?
I already gave it.
Oh, okay, that was one shout.
Yeah.
Wacko, do you have any shout outs for this last minute of ours before we fully get into the interview
Give a
with you?
shout out to my deck of cards. I don't know.
There we go, dude. Handy
Bicycle,
deck of cards,
yeah,
dude.
yeah, bicycle. I don't know.
How long have you had those? That deck right there.
Dude, I don't know. I actually have. I buy them in the gross, so I have like 144 when I buy them.
Oh, right.
So I just last about.
You
a
pick
year
out
or
the
two.
good ones, huh?
No, just they send them to me. I go to Costco and I like take the pallet, whatever they got.
Oh,
wow.
wow.
They look at me like I'm crazy. Magician.
This guy loves his cars.
Dude, I find deck of cards everywhere. I go into my pockets and stuff. Like I have to make sure I empty things out before I wash things. And sure enough, there'll be like a deck of cards somewhere in there.
All right. All right. Well, we're going to be heading out to break right now. But when we return, we're going to get all into our guest, Wacko, and he's going to tell us all about his magic and comedy. You know what I mean. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, where you going? The Brothers Bear Podcast will be right back. No, seriously, where you going? Come back, please.
Oh, man.
TheTicketSurgeon.com. Reach us at 855-WIN-4199. Did you get caught speeding, texting while driving, or doing anything else you weren't supposed to do? Give us a call. Don't miss work. Don't lose out on the money. Don't get any more points. What about your insurance? Let us fight for you. TheTicketSurgeon.com at 855-WIN-4199.
What up, foodie freaks? It's Chef Bev Lazo with the Culinary Trend Show. Join me and my brigade every Thursday night from 8 to 9 p.m. where we will be cooking up some crazy stuff that will give you the appetite for discussion. It's all about the good food, good friends, and good times. Only here on RantRadioNetwork.com.
Looking for a delicious, fresh family meal that's ready when you are and easy on your budget? Welcome to Piara Pizza. We make our pizzas with handmade dough, 100% real cheese, and tomato sauce blended with our own spices. Nothing is ever frozen. We always have large pepperoni and cheese pizzas fresh and waiting for you for only $5. Or choose one of our specialty pizzas. We have veggie, meat lovers, supreme, and Hawaiian. Add an order of our amazing hot wings, cheesy bread, or breadsticks. Our locations are ultra-modern, ultra-clean, and open 7 days a week. Visit any one of our locations today, or check us out on the web at www.piarapizza.com. Piara Pizza. Fresh, hot, and ready for you when you come in. Stop in for your Piara Pizza today.
We are the Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil.
Coming to you on the Rant Radio Network every Monday from 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can call us at 855-69 The Three Guys.
It's not the Three Guys. This is why you should turn in, because one has Tourette's,
The other one's illiterate.
You really should listen, then you never know what's going to happen.
855-693-GUYS, GUYS, and the number 3, not the.
Faces for radio, voices for the deaf.
Look forward to talking to you.
Hey, I'm audio candy. I don't know about you guys.
Hi, I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez.
And I'm Kelly V. Dolan.
And we are excited to announce our show Live with Aaron and Kelly is on Rant Radio Network. What do we talk about on our show, Kelly?
We talk about everything from entertainment to business and tech, and we have a few laughs in between.
That's right. Go check us out on rantradionetwork.com. That's rantradionetwork.com.
Check it out.
What is the matter, my young apprentice? You can catch them on rantradionetwork.com 24 hours a day. The force is strong with this one.
Comics, movies, TV, video games, cartoons, stand-up,
and many more geeky things.
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast
live.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Really quickly, right at the very end of our segment, we received a call, so we're going to pick it up on line 1. Hello, line 1. Renata, you're on the air. Hello.
How do you do,
Hey,
Renata?
it's Renata from the Ladies of Laughter podcast.
Hey, how's it going? What's up?
Nothing much. I just want to say, hey, guys, and real quick, thanks for the shout-out. I heard
you're
it.
welcome.
It was very nice. But I have a bone to pick with Sanch, since we're getting on the whole correcting thing. I went from...
Okay.
I'm just saying this because, like it was from the jack of all trades to the jack of all nerds. You keep saying ladies of podcast. It's ladies of laughter.
Oh, damn it. I apologize. I didn't even catch that.
He's just ruining
All
it
right,
for everybody.
Ladies of Laughter Podcast. I
awful.
didn't even realize I said Ladies of Podcast. Yeah, Ladies of Laughter Podcast.
We are so
I
sorry.
totally
LOL,
apologize.
man.
Yeah,
It's
LOL.
not LOP. They're not LOPs.
Lops? I
There's
apologize.
like a nice ring to it. I mean, like, and then you said it the last time, and I was like, oh, he probably messed up for the first time. But then, like, this, I was like, I gotta correct him.
Oh my
He's just
God.
so excited and happy that you guys did, join us last week, and it was awesome. So
It was
thanks
our
again.
pleasure.
Yeah, that was cool.
We had such a good time.
Totally got to do that again. All futuristic Skype style, have you guys on video and stuff.
Yeah. And it shows that you're actually watching us live because you heard my mess up and you called in. So thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Just make sure. Just make sure on your next podcast you completely butcher the Brothers Bear.
Yeah,
Just-
dude. Butcher is good.
Yeah.
I'll try to. It's in the works.
Awesome.
Just like the brothers' hair, just whatever, whatever.
Just rhyme the words.
Awesome. Well, thank you for calling, Renata, and glad for tuning in and correcting me and just supporting, and we're supporting back. So it's awesome. So thanks. It's like a family of podcasts. So thank you for calling in.
No problem, guys. Have a good show.
All right. Thank you. All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right, so of course I messed up again as usual, but now it is time to get into our guest, Wacko. Yeah. Once again, welcome, sir, for being So thank you, sir, for being here. So obviously the most important part, the thing is you're...
Dude.
Doesn't it look real? I love that one.
Dude, you set us up real good with that one.
Yeah, I know. I was like, happened to look down and
Hey,
look up and
ladies.
he's like,
Oh my God, you faked me out again, bro.
I usually sell these after my show. I don't need a man kit.
Cool. So, as you can see, a magician here,
Magician.
comedy and magician, because you're not like the
Halfers.
straight lace. Yeah, there you go, Wacko. You're not the just the typical like I'm gonna do magic. Like you add comedy element to
Your
your
pen,
act.
the insanity.
Your Penn and Teller combined.
I wish those guys are amazing.
So you know what? Describe yourself, sir, as what because everybody has that in a sense that tagline. So Wacko, the name. I mean, obviously that I don't think that's the name your mother gave you, but
But growing up, that's the name of the game. Because I grew up in the it's funny because I grew up in the South Central area, but I performed I went to school in Compton.
Yeah.
And I used to perform for the Bloods, the Bishops, Crips, Morgantown, Florence, Hickory Street, all those gangs in that area, because that's just where I grew up. And so they used to call me Wacko because I won't say exactly what gang my family's from, but they named me Little Wacko.
Little Wacko.
From a certain gang that I won't mention.
So then that's your gang name, basically. Like, hey,
Yeah,
dog,
so I
it's
kept
wacko,
it.
eh?
Well, pues, fools. But you know what? If you guys want to see,
show me some tricks, eh?
I don't do this too often, but I actually created a character called Cholo Magician. So if you check that out, type in Cholo Magician, it pops right up.
Cholo Magician?
It's Cholo Magician.
All
It's
right.
me. People, it's funny because I actually did this a couple of times at a burlesque show. And I say my brother's going to come up. He's going to take care of the rest of the show. And, I do it as Wacko, so my voice usually goes up, all right, guys, we're going to do this amazing show and stuff. And then I come out as Cholo Magician, and the girl got mad. She was like, that's unprofessional. He shouldn't be doing that, just taking off in the middle of the show. I've never seen that before. And the guy had to explain to her, standing next to her, that's
There we go.
Wacko.
There you are, sir.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Well, pues, you guys want to see some magic? I'm gonna magish for you, eh? and then I'm gonna make all your stuff disappear. Thank you.
That is so
So you get a
cool,
chance to
man.
watch it. It's just go on
I saw
YouTube,
YouTube,
and
yeah.
type it pops right up. I
That's
like
funny.
it. I don't do it too often, but when I do it, the audience goes kind of crazy. It's freaking cool because they start yelling out stuff. I have to wait like a minute for the audience to calm down before I can continue on because they have, they're just blurting out stuff, and it's hilarious watching a magician come out. And
Wait.
I'm working on a couple other characters. One of them I have to tone down a bit because I did it. It was because I do the Wacko.
Yeah.
That's me with usually bright orange. I'm always freaking wearing bright orange. And then I have the Cholo Magician. Then I have the Amazing Jesus, which I shouldn't be doing all the time. And then,
That sounds amazing.
walk on water for my next miracle. Got the nuns behind me. Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. All right, no, but there's another character that I have. It's the Gay Magician. I don't have any. I took it off because I did it. I had it on YouTube for a little bit, and a lot of the gay guys were like, "That's too gay."
That's homophobic.
Too gay. Oh, okay. Like
I guess I was
it's
like,
not real. Yeah.
No, I was
over the
over
top
exaggerating
gay,
everything.
yeah.
Like, okay, guys, ooh, you're gonna love this one. We're gonna.
Wacko, I was gonna
disappear
say
the salami.
that your wardrobe must look awesome.
Dude,
Like people
you
just must walk in and be
you
like,
walk in and say, "Oh,
"Oh my god, that's a
bright.
lot
I
of
warn
orange."
people. I was like, put on your glasses right now, your sunglasses, because I'm gonna open up my closet. You see my shoe collection too. My shoe collection, so everything's orange.
Oh, that's
Damn,
so
everything.
awesome.
I can't help it, but it's branding. It works.
Oh yeah.
People, they send me stuff all the time. As soon as they see orange, they think of me instantly. So I've been
Oh,
stuck
that's
with it. It's funny because
kick-ass,
it's
dude.
actually not my favorite
awesome.
color. It's just I selected that color because that color was I guess a few years ago that was like the in color, and it's still kind of in right now. A lot of fashion
Yeah.
is revolving around that, but now it's switching off more to still a lot of the other
Yellow.
bright colors and stuff. Yeah, but like yellows and bright oranges and everything neon seems to be out right now. So it's cool because I'm stocking up on my wardrobe.
That's cool. So I mean, that's awesome because then you have fans like coming to your shows or whatever. Like, hey, I found this. That's orange. You dig it.
Just throw it at you.
People send me pictures on Facebook and stuff. Look what I found. I saw this Lamborghini that's orange.
How long have you been doing it, Wacko?
I started when I was 9. I sucked until I was about 15.
Nice.
Dude, I really sucked. Well, dude, my dad, he called me earlier today, said he has some video footage of me when I was younger that he found from my uncle. And I can't wait to see it all at the same time. I was like, I kind of don't want to see it. Because I used to be really, really shy, and magic does help a lot of kids grow out of that. Because I'm actually going to be teaching classes after school activities and stuff like that, teaching in the LA area. So that's going to be something new when I get back.
Yeah.
Back into the country next month. I'm going to start doing that, and that's going to be cool. I was like, oh, lucky kids, man. Because it really did help me. I was really super shy, never wanted to raise my hand in class and stuff, and now I'm really outgoing, and whatever's in my head, I say it out now instead of just holding back all the time.
Yeah.
But how, I mean, it's weird because, like, you're saying it helped you with your shyness, but, like, weren't you even scared to be like, well, I'm going to have to be in front of people? Don't you think that would pull you back from it?
When you're showing just your friends, it's just you and your friends stuff, and like, hey, I want to see something. Look. There it goes. I think that was cool. Did you like that? And they're like, oh my God. And I'm like, yeah, that's good. Do you want to see another one? And after a while, like I remember the first show I did, my Aunt Frances, she paid me like $30 to do a show. That was like years ago. And I had my little case, which is actually, I dumped out my my marbles and stuff and had my little case, and I put my magic equipment in there, and I did my little show, and all my cousins were like, oh, even though they've seen the stuff before because I showed everyone already. But that's how it started. And when I start fooling the adults, I was like, really? You're not just being nice? I still remember the first time one of the adults said, "Do that again," and I was like, I think I really did fool my teacher. That's awesome.
What was your first magic trick?
The first, it was actually a set. It was the Hocus Pocus set. I remember all the tricks in it and stuff. Ball and vase, ball that vanishes and reappears and stuff. It's very classic.
Yeah.
There was one with the ball. Well, the ball would switch one place to the other spot, and you'd have these tubes. All you do is you hold onto the tube and let one go and grab the other one. Hey, it keeps changing places.
I had that little vase ball thing. It was a little magic shop by my house in City of in like La Puentes, and I had the one where you.
You should have brought it. I could show you some really cool sleight of hand stuff you can do with it.
Oh well, no. I mean, that was when I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
I don't have any of that anymore. You know.
How dare you sell magic, dude? It's like crack to us. Seriously, I used to go into a magic shop and I was like, hey man, I need my magic fix.
What's new in stock, huh?
Dude, like just today, I it's funny because I'm not even gonna do anything with this today. I just kept this with me. This arrived today. This is a custom-made table. And you saw the show, right?
Yeah.
Did you see it also?
Yeah,
You were there too. The table that floats. Well, I got a new custom one that just came in today. As soon as I walked out of the house, I was like, it's here!
Like
so I couldn't leave it. I was like, on the way over, I'm like
Bring it over here.
driving in traffic, trying to cut the box open and stuff, trying not to hit anyone. Instead, everyone's texting, I'm like, magic, magic, oh, magic. No, seriously, no, it's like crack. I'm like, I'm so excited about this right here. I can't wait to play with it. I was like, I almost wanted to cancel because I was kidding.
I just want to play with my table, bro.
Oh, it's all right to be honest, man. I would have done the same thing too, dude. At least thought about it, questioned it.
It's like he already wrote the text. He's just debating the send.
It sounds nice.
It's saved in his drafts.
What was that?
What the hell's that?
I don't know.
That's Old Spice.
Oh, it was Old Spice?
Yeah.
Why the Old Spice?
I
didn't get it.
I missed something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is he going to say?
It was a funny whistle when we were talking funny. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I guess. I don't know. All right. Well, we have 1 minute left before we go, but.
Man, time flies.
Well,
man.
let's
so many questions.
You have
dude.
a question?
Yeah.
Well, actually, probably.
Who do you think be funnier, Chris Angel or what's that other guy? God damn it, I forgot.
David Blaine?
Mr. Blaine.
Who would be funnier?
Yeah. Well, I guess in 30 seconds.
Neither one's really funny. What are you talking? What, if they stepped on the
well, compared to you, because you're a comedian, magician.
They're not funny.
But
They just focus more of the.
Well, one's tries to be a magician.
Yeah, one's want to see some magic, and the other one's want to see some magic.
But yeah.
That's the only difference.
While he's wearing all his merchandise, his hat, Chris Angel hat,
Okay, who
necklace.
would you relate to more then? Who do you think? who would you think that?
Two people that are nothing like him at all.
That would be homies with. Whoever wants to hang out with me and take me out.
Yeah, if you had to drink a beer with one of them, who would it be?
This question's irrelevant.
I would have to say Chris Angel because more of my friends know Chris Angel than anyone else.
Right on.
David Blaine, he's all out
so
there.
So you get friends
where
points.
He's at.
All right, well, we'll be right back with more with Wacko on the Brothers Bear Podcast live.
Hey guys, we'll be right back with the Brothers Bear Podcast live, so feel free to stock up on them goodies.
To watch our stupidity live, head over to RantRadioNetwork.com. Good colors and
TheTicketSurgeon.com. Reach us at 855-WIN-4-199. Did you get caught speeding, texting while driving, or doing anything else you weren't supposed to do? Give us a call. Don't miss work. Don't lose out on the money. Don't get any more points. What about your insurance? Let us fight for you. TheTicketSurgeon.com at 855-WIN-4-199.
The experts know that for pastry, Baker's Bodega has it all. Exclusive brands like Westco Bankmart, Satin Ice, and Pastry Pride. One-on-one day seminars for cake decorating and gelatin art. So for our service, wide range of ingredients and supplies, and for the low prices, Baker's Bodega has it all. But you don't need to be an expert. Baker's Bodega, 7869 Paramount Boulevard in Pico Rivera. Come, we're waiting for you.
We are are the Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil.
Coming to you on the Rant Radio Network every Monday from 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can call us at 855-69 The Three Guys.
It's not the three guys. This is why you should turn in, because one has Tourette's. The other one's illiterate.
You really should listen in. You never know what's going to happen.
855-69-3-GUYS. G-U-Y-S and the number 3, not the.
Faces for radio, voices for the deaf.
Look forward to talking to you.
Hey, I'm audio candy. I don't know about you guys.
Welcome to the Monster Marketing Group, your one-stop shop for all your marketing needs. Anything you need to make that marketing and advertising campaign stand out, we're your people. Concepts, design, production, social media, anything that you can dream up, we're going to make happen for you. And we can do it in a very quick turnaround. Please give us a call at 888-49-MONSTER.
Brothers Bear Podcast.
Brothers Bear Podcast. This is Carlos from Toronto.
Hey, Brothers Bear Podcast.
Give it 4, Mike. Song of the week for you. Hey, Carlos.
Brothers Bear
Yeah, we the
Podcast.
Brother Bears Podcast. Yeah, we the 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 Brother Bears.
Hey, I haven't heard that one. Hey, that's our actual theme song that our my cousin and past guests and future guests TD created. That's our theme song.
Yeah. Shout outs to Mike Garcia for that too.
Yeah. So thank you, and he
We
will be
are
coming
gonna
on.
collaborate.
Yeah, we are
We
actually.
will
I'm
rock
currently
your socks.
storyboarding a music video that me and Schwetz are gonna shoot.
We're saying too much already.
All right.
It's top
Sorry.
secret stuff.
Can't
here.
be revealing tricks, guys.
All right,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
so right now we
It's not our field.
Yeah, Schwetz, he brought up David Blaine and Chris Angel, but let's go back. Like, what started the magic? Like, was it like for me? I was getting into magic as a kid. Why? Because during the '80s there was always those specials on
Big
CBS.
Boom.
Was
That's
David
what I grew
Copperfield,
up
man?
on.
Every year he always had a big special.
Dude, nowadays I went to go see a show. He's really freaking cool and stuff. I got to meet him after the show because I was hanging out with someone. I can't say who it is. I just remember why. But I was hanging out with someone.
Yeah.
And they're kind of a celebrity, so I got to hang out with David Copperfield after one of the shows and stuff. But a lot of people always say that he's just going through the motions and stuff. This guy, he does 3, sometimes 4 shows a night. He works non-stop every day, no blackout date sometimes.
Wait, what? Damn.
Yeah, if you watch his schedule, it's crazy. Sometimes I'll have work like during the summertime, but mostly it's like either 2 or 3 normally, and he'll just work nonstop for like a month and a half or something like that, just nonstop. And to do that like constantly every night and be perfect every single night, sometimes people take that because he's constantly, he has like prompters and stuff, and he looks and he's trying to keep his he's just gotten older and stuff, so
Yeah.
he's a little slower because that's just the way it is, but he's also trying to make sure all the magic's happening the way, and he's giving cues and stuff like that. So there's a lot of stuff you don't see when he turns off the mic to cue someone. Like if someone yells out something during the show and he thinks that's funny, he will actually cue the person off stage to write that down so they can incorporate that into the show. And he records every single show, and he actually watches all the shows.
Damn.
He's that much perfectionist. So anyone to say anything negative about him, they have no idea. This man has dedicated his entire life to magic.
Yeah.
This guy is awesome what he does. And he's still creating new effects. And in his show, he created 3 new effects that he just incorporated this year, where he gets a person that there's a story about it, but he goes into the audience with the person that contacted him on one of the Twitter or something like that, and he actually gets this guy in the audience. They go into the audience on this platform. He makes this guy float into the air over the tables. He's completely surrounded in the audience, floating this guy. Then he makes him vanish in the air, and the guy reappears about more into the audience, like maybe 4 or 5 rows more into the audience and stuff. This is the kind of stuff that he's still constantly doing. He's not even working on TV specials or anything, at least not that I know of, but he's still creating. He's never going to stop. He's still buying magic. He's still helping out the magic community, and even though some people say he's going through the motions, he's not.
Yeah.
He really is not. He's just constantly, he's focused. He is so focused.
As far as continuing to innovate and elevate the genre, right?
Yeah, he will never stop.
That's awesome.
I want to perform to the day I die.
Yeah.
I would actually like to die on stage. That would be awesome.
He's like, for my next trick, a heart attack.
Dude, there was a magician that actually, you can look it up on YouTube. He actually passed away on stage. He had a heart attack.
Oh.
He's a comedy magician. He wears the fez with the hair coming out. Tommy Cooper. So if you look this up, Tommy Cooper, he was actually on stage live TV, right? And he's live TV, and he's a comic. He's like, and he talks like this all the time, and stuff. And dude, this guy is a genius. You watch him, he's like, what the hell? It's so weird, but you want to watch it. And so he's up on stage, and he goes, grabs the curtain.
Oh, look.
And he tips over, and he died. There he is. There's the master right there. That's it. That's the one where he died on live television.
Oh, wow.
Hey, that was his. That would be awesome.
Funny.
I know that sounds terrible.
Shit, man, that is hilarious.
They said he got more laughs that time than any other. This is true. It's true. They said everyone's like, dying on stage.
I'm so glad you said that because I was feeling like a dick as soon as he was like, no, I know a guy that actually died of a heart attack. I was like, okay, cool. I'm an ass. That's cool.
This
awesome,
guy is
dude.
amazing. There's a lot of unsung heroes and stuff like that in
on my
magic.
body. I'm gonna tattoo that guy.
Dude,
He's
you got to
a
watch his
legend.
stuff later on if you get a chance. It's just
That is
so
killer.
weird and awkward, but hilarious.
So he's a comedian magician as
yeah,
well. Then.
his magic wasn't like the most amazing magic, but it wasn't about that. It was about the comedy that he put with the magic.
So, are you a fan of Matt King?
Dude, oh my God, legend, yes. Love Matt King. He came out with new tricks too.
Oh, yeah, his new ones?
'Cause
I've seen his show like 3 times in Vegas, but sometimes like they obviously stick to routine. But that's been a while.
Yeah,
so.
he's added some more stuff
Oh,
because
okay.
a lot of people keep calling back over and over again, and they take pictures and they let him know that I've seen your show 3 times already and stuff. So he's incorporating new effects and stuff, and his new one is hilarious.
Yeah, see, I like
it burns people, and it's funny as hell.
See, and that's what's cool because his was like because every time we would go to Vegas, like when I was from 7th grade till like maybe 2005 or so, 2006, we would go to Vegas for a week every year, and my dad was like, oh, we gotta go see magicians, so we would always go see magicians, and Matt King was one of them that was like the comedy guy that would do magic, where the other ones were all serious magic, and they would do a joke here and there, but he was the one that I really enjoyed because it's like he did magic, and I would see him on Channel 4 when they would used to do the world's greatest magic. He was always on there, and he'd like, hey, I'm gonna show you like trick people, and you get like the little cream cup, put it in his eye, and stab it with the fork and all that. I mean, it was cool. I mean, I wanted to be a magician when I was a kid, but then I realized like I gotta read and learn. You just don't do the magic.
Yeah.
Man, I'm like, I didn't.
Dude, he has an amazing line out for kids. Actually, some of the stuff is good enough to actually use in an actual show if you're doing like kid shows. But he has little sets, little magic sets that you can purchase, and you can buy them at different places, even like Toys R Us and stuff. We're carrying them for a while. But a lot of the stuff is really good and really easy to work, and it will fool people. It's actually really good stuff, like I was saying. But the shows, if you were to go to Vegas, make sure you see Matt King, make sure you see David Copperfield, and Penn and Teller. Those are the 3 shows right there. There's other shows that are coming and going and stuff, but those are the shows you have to see because like I would say Lance Burton, but he's no longer doing it. He's retired and stuff.
Oh, he's done?
Yeah, he's done.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know he retired. I had no idea.
Him too.
But dude, that was awesome. His Corvette flying around stage and stuff. It's like, what?
One thing, like, I mean, you're saying about David Copperfield. Maybe I caught him on a bad night, but like years ago, me and my wife had seen David. We were like, finally, out of all these years since a kid, always seeing him on his specials. I get to see him live.
Wow.
And just something like, I don't know. It was just it was so
he's not
cheesy.
the same magician anymore. He's not. He's more focused on mentalism. I noticed that. Because before it used to be a lot of dancing involved and stuff. He's gotten rid of that. He twirls a girl maybe like once in a show, but before that's the magician that we were used to and stuff. But now he's more he's going into the stronger type magic where you cannot figure it out. Like sit there and try to figure it out. Every effect you won't be able to. Even magicians have a hard time trying to figure out because they're so complex. Every effect that he does now. So that's more the thing that he's doing. He wants to. That's his way because anyone else can float and levitate a girl and stuff like that. You know, he has the best levitation I have ever seen. He flies around on stage, a bright lit stage with people on stage. Then he picks up a girl and flies around stage with her like Peter Pan. Like, how can you go anywhere from that? I mean, where do you go from there?
Seriously,
so he's done all that.
And
already.
like, can you do that to me? You know, please. Where's the line?
Like there was one where he I saw where his legs are like he's holding his legs and he's like walking like down like hopping. I was like, how the hell did he pull that off? Yeah, I mean, his stuff was always like amazing.
Because everyone else has to put a person in the box, and he slices himself with no coverings and puts himself to the side. That's crazy.
And I always liked every time he did his big, massive trick at the end, they would always use the Talking Heads song. He'd always use that one, that burning down the house. I remember every time I hear that song when it pops up, they're like, always remind me of David Copperfield. Yeah, every time when his big reveal, the Statue of Liberty disappeared, or he just walked through the Great Wall
with
of
that
China.
burning down the house one, they usually use that with that huge, massive building that he was inside of, where they imploded the building on top of him while he was, and they had live cameras and footage and stuff like that. And then he appears on that little tiny thin platform in front of everyone. Yeah. That's some crazy stuff right there.
Yeah, it's crazy. It was just, I don't know.
But it's like he's done it, so now what's next?
Yeah.
Now it's the mentalism stage.
Do you watch Magic differently than, say, a normal audience member?
Yes, I do. I
see
know
it
as
so
a
comic,
often.
like I watch things like when I see somebody perform, I'm watching a whole different set than like what the audience.
Because you're watching how they do it with the facial expressions,
right.
how they're incorporating their timing and stuff.
Yeah.
When I'm watching the magic show, that's why I like going to the castle. And like I said, if you guys want to go to the Magic Castle, I remember that.
Which
so
is
you guys
amazing. It was one of the best experiences. I got to go for my 21st birthday, and it's awesome.
So when I take new people, I love it because I've seen the acts already. I'm watching the acts, and I know it's going to happen. Oh, that's good and stuff. But at certain points, instead of watching the act, I look over at the person's face to see what they're about to see. And they're like, what the? And I'm like, yes. Yes, I brought you here to see that. I wanted that facial expression. That was awesome. So it's more about
magic.
Yeah.
And that's the cool thing, because it doesn't matter from a little kid to an adult. Just a magic trick will get everybody like, what in the hell? Like,
good magic.
And that's
good
what
magic.
cool. Yeah, if it's good magic, like that's what's so awesome.
You were talking earlier about that one, the guy that was revealing the secrets. And stuff
yeah.
like that.
How do you feel about that?
At first, everyone was really upset.
Is he bad magic? Or he's just like a...
He actually is bad magic. He doesn't know... was this Val Valentino? He actually wasn't he wasn't a big name or anything like that. He was just a regular magician out of Vegas. He's struggling with magic and stuff like that, and they picked him up. So he started. He knew exactly where to buy stuff. If you have the money, you can buy the good magic and stuff. But he bought a bunch of old stuff, things that people really don't use and stuff like that, and started doing that, exposing a lot of the effects. But turns out, people forget. A lot of people forget. Like there might be one or two effects that pop into your mind that you remember from the show.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember during the second time that they did it, because they did him with the first 4 seasons, then he did another few seasons with it was just actors. And what they did was, I found out afterwards, they went into a local magic shop, the Hollywood Magic Shop, and went to a certain person and started asking, can I buy tricks that an actor can do? It has to be really simple, easy to do things. And then as I was watching TV, I was like, those are the tricks I sold this one lady. And I was like, oh, no. I felt so bad. But you know what? And a lot of people started coming in, a lot of the kid show magicians, the stuff that I would sell these, the people, if you're starting out magic, I would sell these certain effects.
Right.
And there were all the ones that I showed on TV. Well, I didn't show on TV. They showed it on TV. And I was like, crap.
That sucks.
So I felt bad for those guys.
Yeah.
They're like, the kids know what I'm doing. I'm like, learn sleight of hand, get better.
But you're right, though. I feel like people do forget, those tricks, or even if you haven't forgotten and because that's one of the things. Like, we're in an age now where we know it's an illusion, but if it's good, we're still gonna be pretty amazed.
You're badass,
just like if you're watching a really good marionette artist.
Right.
You forget the guy standing right there.
Right.
And if you're doing good magic, just like you see the floating table, when I float that, people afterwards, they just forget. They don't care about the effect. They're like, I can't figure it out.
When I saw that, I was like, oh my God, that's flying.
Same here. I was like, what in the hell?
I love the part when I actually let go of the table and grab the box and open it, take the thing out there like, huh?
All right, well, we got to be going to break, so just stay tuned. It threw me off. I'm like, oh, that was awesome.
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast Live. We're going to come back, so please come back. Yo.
Ticketsurgeon.com. Reach us at 855-WIN-4-199. Did you get caught speeding, texting while driving, or doing anything else you weren't supposed to do? Give us a call. Don't miss work. Don't lose out on the money. Don't get any more points. What about your insurance? Let us fight for you. Ticketsurgeon.com at 855-WIN-4-199.
Welcome to the Monster Marketing Group, your one-stop shop for all your marketing needs. Anything you need to make that marketing and advertising campaign stand out, we're your people. Concepts, design, production, social media, anything that you can dream up, we're going to make happen for you. And we can do it in a very quick turnaround. Please give us a call at 888-49-MONSTER.
What up, foodie freaks? It's Chef Bev Lazo with the Culinary Trend Show. Join me and my brigade every Thursday night from 8 to 9 p.m. where we will be cooking up some crazy stuff that will give you the appetite for discussion. It's all about the good food, good friends, and good times. Only here on RantRadioNetwork.com.
We are the Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil.
Coming to you on the Rant Radio Network every Monday from 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can call us at 855-69 The Three Guys.
It's not the Three Guys. This is why you should turn in, because one has Tourette's. The other one's illiterate.
You really should listen, then you never know what's going to happen.
855-69-3-GUYS, G-U-Y-S, and the number 3, not the.
Faces for radio, voices for the deaf.
Look forward to talking to you.
Hey, I'm audio candy. I don't know about you guys.
You have entered the Twilight Zone. Just kidding. It's only Rant Radio Network.
Comics, movies, TV, video games, cartoons, stand-up,
and many more geeky things.
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast
live.
All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. The Brothers Bear Podcast live with our with our guest. Oh, I'm messing up so much tonight, man. What's wrong with me?
Get out of here, Carlos.
Ladies of podcast, jack of all trades. I don't know
Drinking
what's
too
wrong.
much.
Yeah, Tomás Ilquijol. All right, we're here with our guest, Wacko. Continuing our magic talk, I believe. Do you have a question for him, Derek?
Let's see if this looks. Does that look good?
Or does that look Schwitz?
Does it look like it's gone? Yeah,
What?
look at that. The finger, see, it's gone. I gotta put the finger back on. There it is.
Ah.
Wait, let me do this one. That's the more impressive one. See? Alright. Ah, there it is. Woo, look, it's 3 fingers, and the 4th one's back. There it is. It's weird. They bend. They bend. Oh, you do the thumb one. He's doing the thumb one. I did the thumb one. Like this one bends. Look at that. It bends. It's really bad.
Oh, why?
Oh! Isn't that cool?
You fooled me again, Wacko.
I tell the kids to do that, like, and do this in front of your teachers. They hate this. Getting you snap underneath. Doesn't that sound cool? You go,
Okay. That's awesome. Now, have you ever actually messed up a trick in front of the audience, like a really big trick, and you messed up, like
fail?
Has that ever happened to you? And
yes.
If so,
Okay.
how do you recover?
The table. Okay, I'll tell you this. This table costs $2,500. The other one I have,
wow,
you have to buy the rights to perform it and stuff, and also
because
the guy created the effect.
Uh-huh.
Even though I do it differently than him, you still have to buy the rights to perform, and also you're giving back to the creator because he's the one that invented the idea of how to create, float table.
Yeah.
So it's expensive. Plus, you're also paying for something that's it's crafted by a master. This thing is amazing. This new table is even more amazing. Sorry. Okay, but anyway, I was opening for Carlos Mencia, and it was hilarious because all the comics are in the back and they're all watching because the comics like to watch magic because they've already seen the comedy and stuff. But when the magic comes out, like, what is he gonna do? But so I was floating the table, and I'm floating. It's going up high. And there's a couple of magicians in the audience, and it's completely packed out. There's like 450 people in the audience, and it's going up.
For Carlos Mencia.
Yeah. So all of a sudden, the tabletop is still there floating, but the base falls down, slams against the ground, and the 2 legs snap off. Like it literally breaks. And I'm looking at this, right? Everyone's cracking up. There's a professional magician in the front row, and he's like this. Literally, because he knows how much that table costs.
Yeah.
All the comics and Carlos are like, what happened? They freak it out because they know also. I say, don't touch my table. It's really expensive. Do not touch any of my props. This stuff is expensive. And so I just look at the damn thing, and I'm thinking in my head, God, this was really expensive. I look down at the tail, then I go, it's still floating. And then I grab it. I'm kind of upset at this point. I grab thing and I cursed a little bit and threw it off stage, and I $2,000 for this crap. And I start kicking the rest of the stuff off stage. Everyone's laughing and stuff.
Yeah.
Afterwards, the magician was like, did you do that on purpose? I'm like, no, I didn't break a $2,000 table on purpose. I'm not rich.
Oh, man.
And everyone's like, you got to keep that in.
You really went out for this Carlos Mencia set, man.
Like, good job, man.
But dude, there was another time. This is this was in San Diego, and some balloon artists were out to see me perform, because I'm also a balloon artist too. You can look up my stuff, wackowacko.com, if you want to see some crazy balloon art, because I make like balloon dresses and stuff like that. I'm kind of known in the community, of the balloon community. But
dresses,
balloon dresses,
that you can wear,
like fashion type stuff, like
wackowacko.com.
Awesome, or if you look up my Facebook stuff, Wacko.
Can you make like balloon armor?
I can make anything out of balloons. No, seriously, I can make balloon armor
like
and stuff. You can actually make. I want to do a cosplay thing and do something really crazy, make something really large, but I don't have time right now because every time they're doing it, I'm performing somewhere. But I'm in San Diego, and this is a brand new straight jacket. Now, this straight jacket is a posy straight jacket. This is a real straight jacket. This is the ones they banned, several years back, whatever, because it's inhumane. And this is the real straight jacket. I've been performing with it. So I was practicing with it without just a regular shirt, no long sleeve shirt. I was practicing with that. And during the time of performance, you're sweating like crazy. You're not supposed to get, when you're escaping, you don't want to sweat too much. You don't want to get them wet or anything like that, because you start getting stuck. And that's what happened. You use that
as your last performance, though, too, right? When we saw you the last
I
time,
do
you
a
use it at the
strip tee straight jacket number.
Which was awesome.
Give a girl a lap dance like Escape from the Straight Jacket. But that particular, I didn't use that one because I got to lose some weight before I start using the one I'm talking about, the one I use. So I'm in it, and I finally get the piece released, and the comics, they've seen me tons of times, and at one point, they're dying. They're all off to the side of the stage, and they are dying laughing at me. And I'm looking at them like, shut up, because I'm stuck in the straight jacket. Because I have a long sleeve shirt on, and I'm chicken winged in the jacket like this. I was so tired, I couldn't push my hand forward or back. It was stuck. So I said, cut the music. And I was like, shut up. And I was like, you're probably wondering why they're laughing a lot. Usually I'm out at this point, but I'm stuck in this darn thing. You're like, play music, I'm going to do it. Because here's some magicians and some balloon artists, and they came to see me, and they're watching me fail miserably on stage. That's my last grand finale type thing. Yeah. And, oh, man, I had to stop again. Because finally when I got my hand through, I ripped my sleeve getting it out. And so I finally get my arm out, but now I realize I can't get my hand down because now it's stuck in the sleeve still. So I'm like this. So first I got the elbow. Now I'm stuck like this. I can't bring my hand down or up or back or anything. It's just so tight. I'm stuck in this thing. I'm like, this is now a real straight jacket, which it's always been, but I cannot get out of this thing. So now I have to pull a Houdini. So I scraped my arm and everything. I hurt myself bad to get out of there. But when I slammed it on the ground, I was like, yeah. I guess the audience can feel that. And they're like, yeah. I got a half standing ovation for that. F them. They don't know what I went through for that.
Is there any type of magic you don't do?
I've dabbled in all the mentalism, close-up, stage, parlor, anything and everything. Yeah. I've tried it because you try to find out where you belong in the magic world. Sure. And the thing is, you always evolve. It turns out, like all the magicians, after a while, they start dabbling in other things and throwing in some, juggling and stuff like that just to see what they can do and just trying different arts. Like I used to do tap dancing. Was trained by the Two Black Dance Studio, which is over in, it was in Compton at the time.
I used to tap dance.
I love doing it.
I want to
learn
how to tap
It's
dance.
actually really fun.
I was the only non-black kid in the class. It was awesome. No, because I didn't realize how special it was till I got older. Because the guy that was the grandfather, he was one of the original Little Rascals. He was Pineapple for the original Little Rascals. So he was there. and everyone would show up, like the Sandman and the Thurston Brothers, and everyone would show up. At the time, I was little, so I couldn't appreciate that.
Yeah.
I saw my mom going, "Oh my God, look who's here," kind of thing. But I like, who's that? I don't know, just some other black guy that's really amazing dancer. He's just amazing. I don't know who this is, but no, but
He can tap pretty good though.
see me, think about that. I was jaded because I thought that's what you're supposed to tap dance like.
Exactly.
You're supposed to do flips and do all this stuff. That's just the way it is. And then I see competitions like, these guys suck. Turns out they were the greats.
What's your favorite kind of magic, at least right now, that you like to do?
I like I guess the parlor stuff. I dabbled in illusions before. It's just not me, and you got to carry a lot of stuff. It's like this right here. This is my 45-minute show right here. Let me pull this up. It'll fit inside of here, and I could travel the world with that, which I'm going to be doing soon. But this is it, 45 minutes right here,
Wow.
and there's still a lot of space in there. And that's my kid show and my adult show. It's the same props. I just treat the effects differently. The presentation. But yeah, I'm a little worried now. Like, hope I don't get no diseases. I got to get my shots done and stuff. Because I'm going to Kuwait and Russia and Dubai and where else am I going? Just like a list of all kinds of stuff. Then I looked carefully at it, then I realized they expect me to sleep on the plane. So all of us, the other comics that are going and stuff, we're going to have to sleep on the plane a couple of times. This is no hotel. Just
When do you take off?
The 2nd September.
Okay.
So I'm performing at the Magic Castle Saturday and then Sunday. The next day I'm just flying off to
okay.
That's awesome.
Russia
Man.
first.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
That's
cool.
awesome. That's really cool.
I'm gonna destroy that. And I can't wait. I have a couple of friends that are actually. I was supposed to originally go a few months back, and a lot of my friends were excited because they're fighting the war right now. They're in it right now, and they're in charge of platoons and stuff. They were telling me about all the crazy things that are going on and how there's a high depression and a lot of suicide going on because they keep getting deployed, and so any little bit of home they just eat it up and love it. So I can't wait to get out there. And I would have done it for free, but they're paying me. But don't tell them that.
They're like, well, Wacko said,
as far as I'll kill you all. I'll give you my malaria when I get back. God, I hope not. Only walking around with the mask and all loaded up.
So is there like on I don't know if you watch Arrested Development or not.
Yes,
is there like a league of magicians? Is there like a league of magicians and stuff like that where you could get blacklisted and things? Or nah, that doesn't. Oh, all right.
He just gave you the rock eyebrow raise, bro.
We don't. They don't exist. No, there's a lot of groups and stuff like that. Just like the Magic Castle is one of them, but it's out in the public because we're trying to get people's money to come see us. But there's a lot of, it's very cliquish, and there's certain types of magic effects where even other magicians go like, how the hell did you do that? And there's little small groups and stuff, and I love seeing like really good magic. Like you only pull it out. You don't. There's certain types of effects that you do for magicians and other effects you do for the lay audience.
Yeah.
Because the magicians will appreciate it more because they have no idea what you did, and they cannot fathom any explanation of what just happened.
Right.
The audience is like, oh, he just did some sleight of hand kind of thing, but they don't realize that this should not exist. This is impossible. Just like I used to love doing this one trick. I only do it for magicians because I do a lay audience. It doesn't get the same reaction because I get two rings, I link them together, show they're linked, unlink them, then I hand them out for examination. You think about it, that's impossible. Two solid rings linked together, then unlinked. From a magician standpoint, they used to freak out at the magic shop when I used to do that for them, and it's fun to see their faces because they realize, wait, where's the opening? This is really solid. Where's the magnet? Where's the string? What's going on? I don't understand this. All the methods that I know don't work.
That is cool.
Just like there's a couple of magicians
Everything that I know is wrong.
My world is crumbling.
Well, we're going to have to be going to a break, ladies and gentlemen. So once again, thanks to
I'm gonna
Wacko
be
for
taking
being
off.
here. He has to get going.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah, so
Dude, this is awesome.
WackoWacko.com.
WACKO. WACKO.
WACKO.
Well,
Kermit the Frog here. You're listening to the Brothers Bear Podcast live. And we'll be right back. Yay!
To watch our stupidity live, head over to rantradio.network.com. RantRadioNetwork.com. Good colors and
TheTicketSurgeon.com. Reach us at 855-WIN-4-199. Did you get caught speeding, texting while driving, or doing anything else you weren't supposed to do? Give us a call. Don't miss work. Don't lose out on the money. Don't get any more points. What about your insurance? Let us fight for you. TheTicketSurgeon.com at 855-WIN-4-199.
The experts know that for pastry, Baker's Bodega has it all. Exclusive brands like Westco Bankmart, Satin Ice, and Pastry Pride. One-on-one day seminars for cake decorating and gelatin art. So for our service, wide range of ingredients and supplies, and for the low prices, Baker's Bodega has it all. But you don't need to be an expert. Baker's Bodega, 7869 Paramount Boulevard in Pico Rivera. Come, we're waiting for you.
We are the Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil.
Coming to you on the Rant Radio Network every Monday from 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can call us at 855-69-THE-3-GUYS.
It's not the Three Guys. This is why you should turn in, because one has Tourette's. The other one's illiterate.
You really should listen in. You never know what's going to happen.
855-69-3-GUYS. G-U-Y-S and the number 3, not the.
Faces for radio, voices for the deaf.
Look forward to talking to you.
Hey, I'm audio candy. I don't know about you guys.
Welcome to the Monster Marketing Group, your one-stop shop for all your marketing needs. Anything you need to make that marketing and advertising campaign stand out, we're your people. Concepts, design, production, social media, anything that you can dream up, we're going to make happen for you. And we can do it in a very quick turnaround. Please give us a call at 888-49-MONSTER.
Brothers Bear Podcast. Brothers Bear Podcast. This is Carlos Medrano. Brothers Bear Podcast. Give it 4 Mike. Song of the week for you. Hey, Carlos. Brothers Bear
Yeah, we the
Podcast.
Brother Bears Podcast. Yeah, we the 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 Brother
All right,
Bears.
the Shred's fixed the camera. Sorry. All right, we're back. Thanks again to. There you go. Yeah. All right. Thanks to Wacko for being here. He had to go. He had a show to go to. So
He was fun, man. I like
Yeah,
that guy.
Wacko was awesome. So yeah. So now, we got some important stuff to talk about because this is the biggest news that's going on in the world right now of entertainment. Ben Affleck has been casted to play the next Batman.
Oh, we're not talking about Miley Cyrus twerking? That's not.
No, that's next segment. We'll talk
sorry.
about during the music beat, basically, of Le Chouette's over here. But yeah, oh my gosh. So I know if you listen to Jack of All Nerds podcast, you guys already talked about your thoughts about how you felt about that. So obviously we will still get your thoughts on this show. But
definitely. I'll rant about it all day.
Yeah, so Le Chouette's, I mean, I'm just curious. You heard the news about Ben Affleck being the next Batman. How do you feel about that?
I'm in as long as they get Matt Damon as a new Joker.
Imagine.
I think that'd be perfect fit right there, dude. They might as well. Everyone's already laughing at him, you know?
I would say just put Robin Williams in there and let him play everybody else.
Oh, there you go.
Best Batman movie ever.
As the commissioner.
The commissioner, all the cops.
Even like the female lead.
Whatever his love interest
wig.
is.
Poison Ivy.
Poison Ivy, Mr. Freeze, whatever. Just let him have them all.
Yeah.
He brings the Eggman back. He does the Eggman.
Yeah, Vincent Price.
I can just see oh, I'm the penguin. Oh, I'm Mr. Freeze. Hey, it's very cool.
He comes out at Miss Doubtfire at one point.
Just for good measure. But yeah, that's just the worst, dude. That's awful news for DC fans, I guess, around the world.
Well, the one thing is like,
I mean, I saw social networking and stuff, and that no one agreed with that.
Oh, no,
I don't think I got one good one besides his homeboy Kevin Smith. I saw a couple of his posts where he's just in support mode.
Well, it was funny too because when we started like putting up all our memes and like all our Twitter before we even did the actual podcast, there were people like commenting on our page like immediately that were like, it wasn't even like they were trying to defend Ben Affleck. They were trying to defend Daredevil. And I was like, who are you people?
He was Daredevil? I completely forgot about that.
Oh,
Jesus
no.
Christ.
Oh, God.
See,
I did a good job, man.
See, that's where, I mean, I want to talk about it is like, because one of the things is like everybody keeps bringing up, like, I'm not a fan of Daredevil. No. I agree. Daredevil was not a good movie. The thing is, whenever anybody talks about Daredevil, they just talk about the movie. I never hear like, oh, Affleck was a horrible actor in that movie.
It's like something you don't really need to say, though, right?
No, because
it's kind of a given, right?
Honestly, I don't even think he was that bad in that film.
That, bro. If it's an awful film, you're going to have to put a little blame on the actors.
It's an awful film. Here's
I
the
was
thing.
totally the director. No, I was the writer, bro.
How many times have you seen an
art
actor,
direction.
like a great actor in a? Like,
It was the costume, man.
Even Bill Murray, he's been in a few flops, but it doesn't necessarily mean he
Garfield,
was
guys.
horrible.
Garfield.
Yeah, he still did what he could, and he was still, he did well. He acted well, but doesn't
His
necessarily.
voice, you can't really count that, man.
There's tons of movies where there's
yeah.
great actors in the movie. Movies are flopped. It's horrible, but yet the actor.
Name one Ryan Gosling. Yeah, you can't even do that.
I
Right?
don't even know his old work of films. Let's see. Yeah, is there a Ryan Gosling movie that sucked that
Yes.
he was in? What?
There you go.
Gangster Squad.
Yes, there you go.
Oh, there
it
you
was
go.
a
Gangster
horrible
Squad.
movie.
It was
He
a
wasn't
terrible
bad.
movie.
Brolin wasn't bad. It was just the movie itself.
Brolin and Sean Penn were the only two good things about that movie, and Ryan Gosling was wildly miscast in that movie. Like he had no business being in there at all.
Yeah, that's
see?
true.
And that's the thing. It was
But
the
he's
movie.
good to look at, so it was a pretty good movie. It didn't bother me then.
Yeah, I just feel bad for Affleck because in reality, like he finds out the news that Warner Brothers wants him to be in the movie,
Right.
And then it's just like you would think it would be at least he would all right celebration. Instead, he gets the total opposite of like news.
Everybody just
And it's just kind of like on his end, I feel bad for the guy
Yeah.
because it's just like no one's celebrating
He's
this.
making millions of money. Oh, I
Yeah.
feel bad. It's
No,
all
I'm just
terrible.
saying like no one's
right.
He's the new
celebrating.
Batman. Oh my god. He's so
Still, it's still gonna bother you because you would think like you're gonna have some form of support. No one even is supporting the guy.
Why
And it
would
just-
we?
But honestly, though,
No good
well,
reason.
that's the thing. Why people keep ragging on him for like even work from his past? We're like,
Yeah,
oh, Daredevil.
Last time we were talking about Josh Brolin being that role.
Yeah.
And if it would fit perfectly.
No, here's the thing.
Now
I
we're
don't
talking
agree
about
with the
Ben
casting.
Affleck.
No, I don't agree with the casting. I don't like the casting, but the thing is, I'm being reserved. Like I'm holding back because look, I hated the fact they casted Heath Ledger when he was cast.
no, I did too.
And there was like at that time, if you saw all the message boards and everything.
We're talking about Ben Affleck here. I mean,
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Ledger had
Hey, Michael
like,
Keaton,
Knight's
same
Tale.
thing. Michael Keaton when he was cast as
Yeah.
Batman.
Oh, people went nuts.
Yeah, the
dude.
uproar in the comic
yeah,
community.
he was just a comedic actor, and
Yeah.
granted, he was a good comedic actor, but like nobody wanted him to be Batman, and he ended up being the best Batman in film incarnation. I mean, hands down. So
Tim
like,
Burton, directed
Batman.
We're talking
from
about here,
Beetlejuice.
right?
You know, he was from.
Yeah, and what we said is, look, if you're gonna cast Ben Affleck as Batman, why don't you just let him direct the movie?
Exactly.
Just get rid of Zack Snyder altogether. Just,
Yeah.
I would love to just see him weasel his way in and be like, "Hey, do you guys mind if I just rewrite a couple scenes? And actually, do you guys mind if I just direct the scenes I wrote?" And then I'm down. I'm like 100% down if that happens.
Can I get Matt Damon on this?
Yeah, exactly. He's like, my buddy
Can I
Matt.
bring Kevin in just to review the script, just to check it out?
And
Robin Williams is a really good friend of mine, and I think he'd be a perfect fit. For everybody in this hall.
He's like, my ex-girlfriend J-Lo, she could play.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, exactly.
Harley Quinn.
Yeah, that joke just went too far right there.
I
No,
know,
bro.
so good, though.
I'm sorry, dude.
Come on.
I feel like a burrito.
Burrito.
Yeah. All of a sudden, I got hungry for a burrito.
I have no idea what's going on now.
I don't get it. Why is that a burrito?
I don't know. You mentioned J-Lo. My stomach started gurgling.
That's racist. Where's the sound effect guy?
I know.
Where's the cue for the that's racist?
Yeah,
man. There we are.
So anytime you bring up J-Lo, you think
racist.
Mexican?
Just tacos and burritos.
Just tacos and burritos? All right.
The South Park episode.
Yeah.
I like the
Oh man.
Taco.
Burrito.
I am a peacock. You gotta let me fly.
Now we know what we're talking about.
All right, so okay. Well, aside from that, I think what they're trying to do, because didn't they?
Hey, are we Dallas Cowboys fans here, or what? Who brought this one here?
I don't know. It's all about Raiders. Nah, just kidding.
Go Raiders.
No. Because I know they were trying to get him to direct the Justice League. I mean, I'm assuming you heard that.
Yeah.
So do you think this is probably what they're trying to do?
for sure. No,
They're
that's
like,
exactly what they were
be
trying
Batman,
to do.
you be the lead, and then next film you.
Well, they even said that he, one of the releases said that one of the reasons Warner Brothers, because they weren't even really looking at him, but one of the reasons they were like, oh, well, why don't you play the Batman, was because he came in and gave a great positioning pitch for what he wants to do with the Justice League.
Oh, really?
And they were so impressed with the pitch for the Justice League, because they've been trying to get that stupid movie off the ground forever. And we talked about it the last time I was on here, where I was like, I don't think it's ever going to get made.
Yeah.
But he came in with such
now
an
that
amazing
he's
idea.
in,
yeah, well, and he, to his credit, he's been one of the only guys that's been really trying to get it off the ground legitimately. And so because of the pitch, they were like, oh, yeah, maybe we can put you in as a Batman. And then that'll give us a reason to kind of bring Batman into the actual Justice League fold.
Yeah, and plus, like, you know, Argo, freaking Gone Baby Gone, and The Town.
I said that Ben Affleck, I don't hate Ben Affleck. I really don't.
Same here.
I really don't. He's got a lot of blemishes on his record, and he's not the most amazing actor. But
He's
that
a silly
guy
actor.
that guy can direct and write like nobody's business.
Yeah, for sure.
And when he's in movies that he writes and directs, he's amazing. Like, he just steps up. Like, he's incredible in The Town. He's great in Argo. And he's not even that, like, anytime like Kevin Smith does something, like, he's great as a douchebag in Mallrats.
Yeah.
And
Jersey Girl. I honestly thought I don't know why it gets a lot of flack. It was the whole J-Lo thing going on, but he does really well in that movie. I really
he's
like him in that
not
movie.
terrible.
Yeah,
I
he's
just
not.
think he's a terrible choice
Yes,
for Batman.
That's my thing.
That's my beef.
Yeah, that was my thing about the casting, and I kept posting it. That, you know what, I want to be reserved because like I said before, when they were when he. You know, that it's like I don't know. I'm just gonna hold back. Like, it's like, you know, because all he can do now, because everybody's so against him, all he can do is prove us wrong. That's
that's true. That's it.
If not, if like it was like, oh, we were right from the get go, nothing's gonna change. But here's the thing: we can. That's my favorite one.
I love that one. That's my favorite
Ben Affleck's
one.
the new Batman. That is my favorite. It's like
so good.
Everyone, you can bitch and complain. You could cry all you want, hate all you want, like. Whatever you want to do,
laugh
doesn't
all
matter.
you want.
Yeah, laugh all you want. You're gonna go see it anyway.
But exactly,
You're gonna see it anyway.
The fact of
I
the
don't
matter
care.
is that casting immediately launched that movie to make millions and millions of dollars.
'Cause everyone's gonna go.
Everybody that loves it will already be there, and every single hater will show up just to see if they're gonna
Fail,
right.
right?
Honestly, like, everybody will shell out
see
money.
An epic fail, right?
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
I will. Like, I hated Man of Steel. Hated Man of Steel with every fiber of my being. And I would have never seen Man of Steel 2. And now that this is, I'm like, all right, well, I gotta see it. I have to, on principle. As a nerd, I feel like I have to see it.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's why I have, again, like, I don't see his recent work, like a lot of it. I mean, that's why he's not a terrible actor. I'm not saying he's like a great actor like Ryan Gosling. No, seriously though, he's not a great actor, but he's not terrible at all.
Yeah.
Like, in some stuff he is actually pretty good in it. Yeah. Like Daredevil, like I said, anytime before this whole thing, all I ever heard was Daredevil was a terrible movie, but they would never complain that Affleck was terrible. I've never even heard that, like, at all. When I would ask people about the movie Daredevil, they would always be like, well, the movie sucked, but it was like, they didn't care about the casting. They didn't bother them.
Yeah.
Now that he's like, oh, well, Daredevil, it was like, okay. And it's like the movie sucked. It's like Hugh Jackman, the first Wolverine Origins, horrible movie.
Yeah, no,
horrible
it was
movie.
a terrible
Yeah, it was a
movie.
terrible movie, but it doesn't mean that it's like, oh, then, you know, he's always going to suck if he were to play something else. Like, that's the thing that it's like kind of bothers me. It's like, all right, like,
He's
you know
a good
what?
actor though. This is where
Hugh
we're,
Jackman?
I'll give Ben Affleck a
cut the
little
line
credit
here.
and say he's come a long way since Reindeer Games, guys.
Yes.
man.
He's come a
To
lot
say the
since
most.
Forces of Nature. He's come a long
Yeah.
way.
And what's the other one? James Gandolfini, whatever? It was a Christmas movie. I don't know. Christmas with the Cranks or something.
Oh, was he in that?
No.
Oh, God.
No, that was a Tim Allen
God.
Christmas. I don't know. But like I said, you know, we're going to be going to break, but just I'm being reserved on it. LeChuet's already is just going down on it. And Derek, your status is just...
I'm still going to download
How
it.
you feel real quick?
Yeah, I don't know.
You're going to see it anyways. All right, we'll be right back with Shwetty's Song of the Week.
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast Live. We're gonna come back, so please come back. Yo.
TheTicketSurgeon.com. Reach us at 855-WIN-4199. Did you get caught speeding, texting while driving, or doing anything else you weren't supposed to do? Give us a call. Don't miss work. Don't lose out on the money. Don't get any more points. What about your insurance? Let us fight for you. TheTicketSurgeon.com at 855-WIN-4199.
Welcome to the Monster Marketing Group, your one-stop shop for all your marketing needs. Anything you need to make that marketing and advertising campaign stand out, we're your people. Concepts, design, production, social media, anything that you can dream up, we're going to make happen for you. And we can do it in a very quick turnaround. Please give us a call at 888-49-MONSTER.
What up, foodie freaks? It's Chef Bev Lazo with the Culinary Trend Show. Join me and my brigade every Thursday night from 8 to 9 p.m. where we will be cooking up some crazy stuff that will give you the appetite for discussion. It's all about the good food, good friends, and good times. Only here on RantRadioNetwork.com.
We are the Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil.
Coming to you on the Rant Radio Network every Monday from 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can call us at 855-69 The Three Guys.
It's not the Three Guys. This is why you should turn in, because one has Tourette's. The other one's illiterate.
You really should listen in. You never know what's going to happen.
855-69-3-GUYS. G-U-Y-S and the number 3, not the.
Faces for radio, voices for the deaf.
Look forward to talking to you.
Hey, I'm audio candy. I don't know about you guys.
You have entered the Twilight Zone. Just kidding. It's only Rat Radio Network.
Comics, movies, TV, video games, cartoons, stand-up,
and many more geeky things.
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast
live.
Ladies and gentlemen, to the Brothers Bear Podcast Live. All right, I just switched. Oh, Christ.
Hey, you just went limp there, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
You'll be all right.
He was thinking about Ben Affleck as Batman.
Yeah. I'm like, what Ben
Singers
Affleck?
all night, man. Singers all night, dude. If anything, we're going to have a party until the Superman comes out.
All I know is I'll be there lining up early.
I'll be
Again,
there.
what's wrong with this mic?
Oh, it's a Ben Afflecking all over you, dude.
Oh, my. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time for Alan Hit It, Shwetty's Song of the Week.
It's time for Shwetty's Song of the Week.
No image?
Hey, that isn't the one, bro. Put the other one on. We need Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, he's worked
Miley
really
Cyrus.
hard on his
Where's she at?
Song of the Week.
Nope. It says Song of the Week on it. Oh, there it is. Nope, that's
No,
not.
that's not it either. It says Song of the Week on it.
Yeah.
He
Well, it's
worked-
pretty much the same thing. I just put Song of the Week on it. So we're fine. We're good.
Yeah, it's okay. Just viewers. Good job, Alan. Shout out goes to Alan. DJ
Slim in the house.
Slim, there you go. I was gonna say
DJ Slim in the house.
What the hell am I saying?
Hey, right after the show, you guys got to check out DJ Slim, all right?
Yeah, man, this guy
Don't
rocks
miss
it.
out.
Yeah, don't miss
Jesus
out.
Christ, people.
Do you realize I was up till 4 a.m. making my own memes on all of those stupid everything that happened at the VMAs, dude? I've made like 8 of them and posted them.
That was the first one I saw, and I thought it was brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm like, yep, that's the winner.
Yeah, I have one where it's Miley Cyrus twerking, and then it's a face from Selena Gomez like doing something like this, and on the top it's like Miley Cyrus be like, "What you got on my twerk?" and then on the bottom it's like Selena Gomez be like, "Bitch, you a ratchet."
Man, I can't wait for that one to hit the net.
Oh no, it's on there. It's on my Instagram. You can check it out.
That other one too, where the Smith family.
Oh
yeah, well, that's the one they showed.
Still,
Yeah, right.
That's another great one too,
Yeah.
man. I love that
Someone
family, dude.
someone commented when I posted that saying that was actually their reaction to Lady Gaga.
Oh, which is the same thing.
Yeah,
Damn it, internet! Why must it do this to us?
Get into your song of the week, and then we'll talk VMAs.
No, I'm pissed off now.
Okay,
man.
no, let's.
Forget it.
Well, however,
No,
it's
forget
your.
it.
All
No,
right.
I'm walking away.
All right,
This is over.
sorry,
The
we're
troubles in your
apologizing.
life.
Song of the week
Stupid.
this week is
Oingo
Lou
boingo.
Bega.
No.
It's party in the USA, guys.
Yeah.
All right, this week's song of the week. I had another hard time again picking a song because there's so much good music out there.
Mhm.
I was gonna pick a new track off of Miley Cyrus, off her new album called Bangers.
Right. I get it.
Isn't that silly?
So dumb.
Did you see how silly she was, man?
Oh.
I mean, how silly is that?
She found Molly, guys. That's
Yeah, right.
nobody has to help her find it.
You
She
can
figured
totally
it out.
tell she found it, dude.
I
'cause,
know.
Like how many times though? At one moment right there, she must have found Molly like 5-6 times, dude. Look at that.
And that guy, who's that guy? I don't know the guy.
And then like her managers are in the back. They're like, "Hey, get more tongue, please. Can you more tongue?" She's not listening. She's not hearing. More tongue. Show that ass, please.
She
please.
doesn't have one.
Yeah, she has.
so-
Yeah. I've seen there's a picture where it shows like her, like an image, a close up of the bottom of her
Yeah,
ass,
and then
and it's a piece of chicken.
Oh, that one's so good.
Oh, man. So there's a new genre that's out. It's really, really popular in the hip hop scene. It's called trap music.
Trap.
Yeah, I know trap.
It's a trap.
And women twerk.
You got that.
Women
Yeah.
twerk to the trap.
Yeah.
So she's already kind of like exploiting that sound and really making a mess out of it, in my opinion, because I really enjoy that genre right now. It's really up and coming. It sounds fresh and.
What the hell? You have to have a king in the
Damn it,
soundbite.
Bobber.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's just ruining that whole thing. I don't know
She's
what
ruining
direction
a lot
she's
of
going.
things.
Yeah.
It's awful, but at the same time, it's entertaining. It's awful entertaining.
We love to see child stars just throw away their
Fall
lives,
apart.
guys.
Yeah.
That's-
She's so trying to like go away from that, like what she
Yeah.
was like Hannah Montana, but for her it's not working. She ain't no like Anne Hathaway, like how she pulled it off. She did it well. Like she's in
she did it classy though.
Yeah. see? Yeah, but if you ever seen Havoc, come on. Remember when she's all
A better example would be someone like Selena Gomez, who is it's so good.
She made it easy for us, man.
Yeah.
What was she doing out
poor
there?
girl, man.
But no, like if you look at somebody like Selena Gomez, she's one of those people that's like, hey, I'm a mature, like I'm an adult, so yeah, I'm gonna be a little more sexy, but I'm not gonna be a whore at the same time. Like she's got a really good balance of
Yeah, like
yes, I'm in love with her, but that's beside the point, guys.
But when it comes to that music though too, you got a lot of choreography, that goes with it. And when you saw the VMAs, there was no choreography whatsoever. It was just her basically,
having fun with
shaking
herself,
twerking
on Molly's
twerk.
But anyway, let's get into this trap. This trap music.
Trap music.
Yes,
yeah, and
your
it's a
song.
shame, man. It's a shame, man. It was really good. It had its run. Miley Cyrus, right there for you.
Take this for your party in the USA.
Anyways,
That's her
nonetheless,
greatest contribution, by the way. I love that song.
You know,
I don't
that's a
even
guilty
care.
pleasure of mine,
Oh
seriously.
my God. You guys have no idea how much that song pumps me up. Whoever wrote that song is a genius.
it's just awful.
It's so good.
Yeah, it gets stuck in my head too.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be
Oh.
out there running my 5 miles and be
I'm
like,
all
oh,
about
yeah.
yeah, right? I'm like, oh, yeah. Oh, I'll lift. Let's do this.
All right. I'm changing this week's song of the week. Take it away, Santos. Take it away, Limp Santos here.
Hold on, let me find the lyrics. That's the volume.
All right, while you look for those lyrics, let me get serious here.
I could
It was
probably
a joke.
just sing it for you. It's that
Oh,
bad.
there you go. Go for it, dude. Embarrass yourself, please. We're here to entertain, man.
Oh, no.
This is what we're here for. Come on. Let me get that beat for you going. Hey, Alan, how much time we got here? DJ Slim.
Yeah,
how much
we don't have
What's the
a time, sir.
All right,
5 minutes.
plenty of
all right.
time. Plenty
if you
of
can't
time.
put Miley Cyrus "Party in the USA."
So this week's song of the week I'm putting out for this band called Queens of the Stone Age. Have you guys heard of this
I
band?
have heard of
This
Yeah,
group?
Queen is the Stone, of course.
Whoa.
Those girls are awesome.
Screw the mic, man. It stays. It stays.
Man. Well, these rocker dudes from
Oh, yeah.
California came out with a new album recently called like Clockwork.
Right on.
Good tunes, man. If you've been following them, you know they've been changing it up for the most part as their progression through albums.
Mhm.
They went from stoner rock to I don't know, alternative rock, I guess.
Yeah.
To good tunes, and I followed them a lot when I was a youngin. These guys made me feel like a man for the most part.
It's good that Queens make you feel like a man.
Yeah, right.
That's good.
Queens of the Stone Age. Yeah, and they taught me about morals in life. You know, like treat a lady nice. You know, the dance hall is for dancing.
Yeah, dance all days, right?
Yeah,
Nice.
good stuff, man. And this new album, they brought it back a bit, sounding like the old school Queens of the Stone Age from back then, 2001, 2002 era.
Yeah.
Songs of the Death. They brought back.
Which
They brought back.
Yeah. Gets into his choices.
And go.
They brought back David Grohl.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, right on. Now,
From the Foo Fighters.
did they lose the bassist long ago? Right, he left or something.
Yeah, or something. Oh yeah, Nick Oliveri. He came back. He did vocals. He was in the record studio, and he's all like, "Oh, can I jam with you?" And you know, Josh Homme, the lead singer, he's all like,
Yeah, Craig
do the song
Kilborn,
here."
right?
Yeah, exactly. Jay Leno.
Yeah.
Hey
man, go ahead.
Mark Lanigan is back in this. Trent Reznor did a lot of stuff on
Oh,
this.
really? Now I'm gonna tune in more.
Yeah, right.
Elton John actually did a vocal and a piano on track
Wow,
7.
that's nice.
They replaced a drummer. It used to be a guy named Joey Castillo, and he was awesome. But I don't know what the issue was with all that, so I'm not going to talk about it. But they got a new drummer called John Theodore, who's of Mars Volta fame. He was the original drummer of theirs.
Yeah.
So all in all, this album's awesome. It kicks ass. They sound like the old school, but at the same time, they bring in a lot of like fresh flavor, fresh sound. They progressed, but they didn't go too far out, all spaced out, and they didn't go too much to what they usually do. You know,
give you what you still like. But
yeah. So they didn't. I felt like they weren't trying to avoid. Trying to sound like what they've sounded before. They kind of like were just like, hey, this is what we sound. This is what we're comfortable with. So really enjoyed the album. Great album. The song I'm gonna pick off of Like Clockwork is their album title, Like Clockwork, track 10. It's a great song. Real moody. Real soft and elegant.
Nice.
I did a half a gram of mushrooms and rocked out to that song pretty hard.
Yeah, please tell me you recorded that just so you could use it for the video of Song of the Week, man.
I love that he was like, no, this band taught me how to be moral. It taught me how to treat ladies right. And I did half a gram of mushrooms while I listened to it. I'm a Christian.
Hook no joke. All right, sir. Well, we're at the final beat, so.
Oh yeah, for sure. Queens of the Stone Age, Queens of the Stone Age forever. Rock on. I love you guys.
Awesome.
Thanks again for homeboy right here.
Derek,
Holler back, dude.
Had a blast.
Derek Murray from the podcast, Silly Ass Podcast, and Jack of All Nerds Podcast, and Renata for calling in and correcting me on the Ladies of Laughter Podcast, and our guest, Wacko, comedian, magician, Wacko. Remember, wackowacko.com. And for any other info, go to our Instagram at Brothers Bear Podcast or our Facebook. And speaking of, I posted earlier, and it's one of my favorite movies growing up from the 80s from the Monster Squad. Yeah. I want to say, Wolfman's Got Nards. That's another episode in the bag. Thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen.
DJ Slim.
Yeah,
Check out
coming
DJ
up
Slim
then,
right
DJ
after.
Slim.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah.
Magnum Steel next week. Derek's gonna show us Magnum Steel.
Yeah. You're listening to the podcast live. We'll be right back. Yay!
Brothers Bear Podcast.